Well, I'm doing a product review. It's pretty late, but I got this yesterday. It was 140 bucks at the local pawn shop, or one of them. I guess I'll do a review on the other thing, but I also got something else that was 75 for 20 because I bought this. So, here it is. Da, 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 da. My Mossberg 500 in full camo. It's pretty gorgeous. It's got a knockoff of a Chinese knockoff of American red dot. It works. If you don't know what a Mossberg 500 is, I suppose you should check out another video. Not mine, because there are a lot better ones out there. See if I can get a good angle on this. Oh, that's perfect. So, I'm going to take it down. Let's roll these out of here. Alright, so to start off, you can do it either way. I guess you can do it this way. There's a plug right here, a screw. You can take it off with your hands if you can't, and somebody's screwed up in the long run. And you unscrew it as much as you can, and watch closely. Oh, there we go. The barrel comes off. So you've got your barrel. That's about as disassembled as it's gonna get. I'm pretty sure you can take off the sling mount, and I guess you can clean it when it's out. I don't see why you would want to. It'd be just as easy to clean it while it was in the gun. So I'll set that towards the back. The next step, I'll need my mutch. A tactical Velcro. And all I'll need is this. So there's a pin right here. And you take it, lay the gun down, take your pin pusher, and you push. Oh! That's the pin. Set that over there. That's all I'll need that $150 piece of equipment for. So now I've got an awful funny looking shotgun. So I'll sit this back down. I'm not going to take off the red dot. It's just a waste of time. What to do? Oh, okay. So after you take that off, that comes out, and normally you'll have this and this fall out with it. Don't freak out. They're pretty easy to replace. Like, put back in. Replace, I have no idea how much you would have to go through to get a new one. And then, really, all I do is just rack it a second time. That comes out. I have no idea what any of this is called, but you know what it looks like, and that's what counts if you're going to follow this. From there, this will slide off. This is obviously the slide. Trigger mechanism. Feeding lips, I think is what they're called. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Comment and tell me. To break this down, all you do is screw this off, and that slides off. That's it. And all you're left with is a metal tube with two awkward prongs on it. Okay, so I'm going to sit all this back, because that's as far as all that is going to go. Look up in there. you've got one more thing, so just reach your finger in. Ooh. There we go. It's better to lean it on its back and do this. Lean it on its back. It'll slide right out. That's your bolt. And it's not going to focus. But your spring, no idea. The firing pin is in there, that little hole. Kind of makes me think of a dialysis test needle thing they poke themselves with. And then you've got this. It's pretty darn easy. Squeeze together, it comes out just like that. It's got nubs on either side that clip into the frame. And that's as far as I can get mine. The tube that holds 5 shells is stuck. You heard it. Stuck. I've tried and tried and tried. I know it comes off because you will have to replace the spring somehow. But it won't. This gun is really dirty. The stock, it has a Phillips head in each of those. So yeah, that's about as disassembled as it'll get. In the reassembly, do the exact opposite. So you take this, slide it in, so it hooks in with the 2 nubs. It's probably the most difficult part. 1 and 2. Alright, so that's in. You roll it over, take your bolt, make sure the firing pin is facing towards the end of the gun, and it'll slide right in. That's in. And you'll feel it hook on things. That's what it's meant to do. Then, take your slide. This confused me the first time I did it. These do have a lot of play. These nubs. You just bend them to the right position. And it'll slide in a little ways. Then it gets caught up on the inside. Press this latch down. Or just to push it back down. And then these will need to slide up to slide the rest of the way back in. So after that, you get this piece, which is the piece that lines up with the bolt. This is the tricky part. That notch right there will align with that notch right there, and the long, awkward, dangly, pointy things on the slide. So drop it in, adjust your slide a bit. Luckily that time I got it perfect. And the whole assembly, that's not in the way, should slide forward. There we go. You have to play with it. And it'll slide into place. You want to slide the whole thing forward. And we'll take these, the feeding arms, that's what they're called. Not lips, that's on a Ruger 1022. You really kind of have to hold these or sit the shotgun perfectly on its side. It's right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there. And then the other one, the rounded part goes towards the tube where it's bent. That hole fits in the side of the gun, just like so. And then your trigger mechanism, see, you have to hold those in if you're not going to keep it vertical. This can be a pain sometimes, but it's kind of ridged there. God. That'll clip in here. Kind of like an AK mag. This is the fun part. Aha! Yep, that did not work. Yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. Now you're gonna get to watch me struggle with this part for like an hour. Okay, take 2. There we go. Had to dry fire. Oh dear God. I'm gonna have to edit this. Okay, one more try. There we go. You just have to play with it. And you slide your pin back in. You might have to pull out just a tiny bit. Or you can just hammer it in. It'll adjust itself. That goes in. Back the slide halfway back. Take your barrel. Put it on. Just simply screw this back on. I safety checked the gun before the video, and this is an empty box. And you're done. That's safe. Dry fire. And I've determined most intimidating noise on the face of the planet. So yeah, this is the Weasel Media finishing my Mossberg 500 review. Signing out. Please rate, comment, and/or subscribe. Thank you.